Hello everyone, it's Kathey. Welcome to my channel, Kathey's Plan, and welcome to another video. I hope that you guys are doing well, still staying safe. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you get some ideas or you get some information. If you get some inspiration, tell me about it down in the comments. Also, please share and subscribe. I realize, guys, it's been such a long time that I've done an after the pen. So I felt like, you know what, let me go ahead and get started on a couple of days that I sit down with my journal and just get some things off my mind. Nothing serious, just maybe I can free up some space to overthink even more. So we are in this is a classic size Happy Planner note. And I love this spread. I think I have another one that I did similar to this one. Well, not similar, but with these same stickers. This is a very nice sticker book. It is called Still Life. This sticker book here. And if I remember correctly, I think, was there an actual bigger sticker book? I don't know, but anyway, this is the only one that I've ever purchased. I didn't get the big one. So what I wanted to start was an after the pen in my journal, because in my daily life, guys, I don't have much of anything going on. It's work, home, I go walking, grocery shopping, maybe a day out with my girls or a day out with my homegirl. Nothing much exciting there, but I do have some things that I need to write down in my journal. There are some events that took place that I need to write as well. I chose these pens. These are Tech pens I've had for a very long time, and I really don't use them, and because I think they're super pretty and I don't want to use them, I know. But anyway, that's how I am. I'm going to use those for some highlighting of the events. And I'm going to drop some pens on the floor. And I'm going to use this Uniball Signal. I really love writing with this pen. It has such a deep dark black, and it's, what is it says 207. I don't know which. I don't think this is completely fine. It's like a medium fine. I love writing with this pen. So that is what I'll be using to write with. And let's just get on this first page. And if you guys know me, you know that I write in the most awkward position. The only thing that has been going on with me is that I am finally fighting back with menopause. What's been working, I think more than anything, is the intermittent fasting. I initially started out with eating from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Didn't really see any change, and then I started doing 24-hour fast and 36-hour fast, and that's where I saw the most benefit. I tried some supplements, they worked, but they were just too costly, so I said, let me just stick to my guns and hammer down on myself and do what I need to do, because I refuse to go back to the weight that I used to be years ago. So I'm feeling really good about that. And what else? We recently went to, last week Tuesday, we went to Orlando. We went to a spiritual retreat, which was really nice. I didn't want to film what we were doing because it was, you know, between us and God. But the river that we were at, it was so beautiful, and just to be out there and just hear nothing but the sounds of the water, it was beautiful. My granddaughter had such a nice time. She loves water. She was playing like she had a whole bunch of her friends with her. And the food in Atlanta, the places that we went to, was good. I didn't eat much of anything, like literally anything. And it's so ironic that I follow Shakayla Felice. She's a vegan on Instagram, and she recently made a video talking about how vegans and vegetarians, which what I am is a vegetarian, when we go out to places, the only thing that we can eat is fries. And that's so true, because my granddaughter and my daughter were eating, you know, their food, and the restaurant, it had, you know, vegetables on the menu, but I was like, nah, them they're probably not going to be good, and I'm not going to spend $10 just to eat something, and I know I'm not going to like it. So I just ended up eating French fries. But that day was a very nice day. We were super tired when we got back. Our flight left at 9 in the morning. We had a straight flight. We got to Atlanta like 11 something. Made it to our destination on time. But coming back, oh, we left out of Atlanta at 9. We had to go to Louisiana. We had to wait an hour, and then by the time we got actually back to Miami, it was 1 o'clock in the morning. But in all, the day in itself was a very good day. I think that's the only traveling that we've done since November. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm still focusing on my weight loss and learning more ways to incorporate more vegetables into my daily life. I do not cook every single day. I refuse to come home from work and cook. So I do a lot of meal prepping. And in my meal prep, I love to eat broccoli every day, but broccoli doesn't have a long shelf life. And I don't know what's happened recently, like I'll wake up Saturday and be like, oh, I want some broccoli. I go to the store, I purchase it, and then when I cook it, I don't want it. That's the craziest thing with me lately. I had a taste for some fried rice, got all the vegetables together, made the rice. The next day I made the rice and I didn't even want it. So I think that is about it. The only thing that's coming up is, April 3rd, yesterday, guys, made 2 years that I've been vegetarian. Yay! And it has not been hard. And the one thing that I thought would break me was crabs, because I loved crabs. When we were going to Tampa, and because in Tampa it's so different than here in Miami, nothing is frozen. Those crabs literally come out of the ocean, they clean them, and you eat them. They have such a different taste. And when we went the year before last, when we went last year, as soon as we walked into the fish market, I got sick. I had the most awful migraine. It lasted for 2 days. And I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, okay, that was just that time. We went back. Yeah, it was year before last. Last year we went for Thanksgiving. Same thing. We went to go get the crabs, and immediately when we walked into that fish market, I had to walk out. I couldn't do it. So I guess that's out of my system. I haven't had any urges. Nope. I mean, nothing. So, the only thing that I like I said, I need to get more recipes under my belt, because I find I'm repeating a lot of the same thing, which is working for me. Oh, I'm also trying my best to eliminate as much processed food as possible. Excuse me. When I first started my vegetarian journey, I depended a lot on processed foods. There's a brand called Gardein. I absolutely love Gardein. Their stuff is, they're ground. It's called grounds. it's the most thing that I don't think I can replicate. And it doesn't have a lot of ingredients. It's kind of cut to the point, which I like. So when those go on sale, I stack up on those. They also have these fake chicken patties. They're really good. And that's kind of my weakest part, because it's nothing for me to come home and throw one of those in the air fryer. I don't have it with bread. And that's a quick, go-to lunch for me if I just don't feel like it. But I have really decreased the amount of processed foods and gotten way more into whole foods than I think I've ever been in my life. And I also believe that has attributed to my weight loss as well. I think for the most part, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and write those things down. Today is April 4th and it's Friday. So I'm gonna try and see you guys again tomorrow. If not, it'll be sometime on Sunday. So let's get to writing. Good morning, y'all. It is Sunday, April 6th. Y'all know these braces do not let me speak correctly. I wanted to go ahead and jot down that I finally did my taxes. And it turned out better, a whole lot better than last year. Last year I owed quite a bit of money, and I owed this year, but much, much, much less. So we wanted to be there at 9. We figured we would be at least number 1 or number 2. Child, we was 8 and 9. We got there like 8:45, and when we walked out, it was almost 2 o'clock, really close to 2 o'clock, which we knew that going in. Again, we did much better than last year, because last year we spent the entire day. And when I say the entire day, I mean just that, the entire day in there. Of course, we waited till the very last day to do them, but we did a lot better this year. And right next door to the tax place, there's a Chinese restaurant. And y'all, since I've been on my vegetarian journey, even prior to that, I've always been skeptical, really skeptical of what we call hole-in-the-wall places to eat. And I initially wanted to say no. I didn't want anything, but my daughter was like, "Come on, Mom, what you gonna get? What you gonna get?" I was like, "No, I'm good. I got soup at home." She was like, "No, Mom, come on, get something." Okay. So I got the vegetable fried rice. And my daughter had been seeing a whole bunch of talk about the egg foo young. And she got that. And we brought it on home, and we all were tired. We just wanted to shower and just chill out for the rest of the day. My rice had absolutely no taste. I put salt, I put pepper, I put duck sauce, soy sauce. That rice, nothing was helping it. She said hers wasn't good either, but you live and you learn. And I think that was pretty much it. We didn't do anything else. Like I said, we all just chilled out for the rest of the day. But today I'm supposed to be going, let me let this plane go by. Today my homegirl and I are gonna go and get incense. There's this place over in Midtown. Wow, and now I can't think of the name. Are you kidding me? Let me tell y'all something about this menopause brain fog. House of Intuition. There it goes. They have the absolute best incense. So we're gonna go over there a little bit later on in the morning. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Trying to get in this coffee, and for this week I've decided to do pretty much salads for the week. Once I'm done recording this, I'm going to go ahead and place my Whole Foods order, and that's it. We're okay. So let me go ahead and write that down. Hey y'all, so I completely forgot that I was doing this after the pen in my journal, and surprisingly I had a couple of things going on in April and the beginning of May. I left off with my friend and I going down to Midtown and me having a dental appointment, y'all. Let me just say, today is May, what is it, the 8th, the 9th? Because Monday's the 11th. So whatever. I'm a whole month behind. Let me go back and tell you about the fun things that I had going on. And I also have some video footage that I can add as well. I wrote here that my friend and I went down to Midtown, and we hadn't been out in a very long time, and we went to House of Intuition. I absolutely love that store. For any of my friends on here who are into their spiritual journey, that's a very nice store to go to if you have any near you, or look up their website. I think they ship, you know, to different areas or whatever. But I love going in that store. I learned something new. They have crystals, candles, different types of oils, books, all types of different things. We went there, and then we went into Home Goods. Jesus Lord, Home Goods, I always get so overwhelmed. It's just so much nice stuff in there. That was that weekend, and then the following weekend we went to a plant festival. Oh my goodness, I have footage of that. I'm going to show you guys. That was it was a first for me, and it was so beautiful. All those different plants, flowers. Oh my God, it was amazing. When we were walking into, because it was held on the youth fairgrounds, people already had their trolleys, and honey, they did not come to play. They came to get those plants, and they was out of there. It was really, really nice, and it was amazing to see, because like I said, it was my first time ever going to an actual plant festival. You know, if I want something, I'll grab a plant maybe from Trader Joe's, which is my spot, because they have really nice plants in there, and Home Depot. But to actually see them in that type of setting was really, really different. They were a little bit more expensive, but I have to say it was worth it, because it was truly an experience. What else? My daughter and my granddaughter and we had a little Friday night out. We went over to Midtown because we wanted to go into Bath and Body Works, and I wanted to go back to Home Goods because I figured out what I wanted. I started doing content on TikTok, and I was looking for specific dishes, and I found them. And again, I just said forget it, because I got so overwhelmed. But I had told my daughter what I was looking for, and I just said forget it, let's just go. And she was like, no Mom, we came here, let's look for it. And sure enough, between her and my granddaughter, because I hadn't tapped out, I was just done. I just wanted to give them my credit card and put the whole doggone store in my car. But I ended up only spending $20, and I got four dishes. I'm going to show you all what I got. And I think that was all of the outings. Oh, when we left Home Goods, we went over to Starbucks to get my grandbaby her caramel macchiato. And what did we get? I think we ordered We were gonna go and have dinner, but we were tapped out. We had did a lot of walking and we were just ready to come home. And I think that was it as far as the outings. I think that's all the outings that I had. I've been feeling really good. I've gotten some really good news at my current job, and I'm kind of settling in with my new supervisor. He's a gem, and to be his age, he's very intelligent. And I learn something new every day just in history, you know? And I like that. It's getting really humid here. I'm in Miami, Florida, for those of you who do not know. Last week, just like walking out of the door, it hits you in your face. So not looking forward to our summer because it's already starting and we're just in May. That day that we came from Midtown, I ordered insomnia cookies. My God, those cookies are straight from the pits of hell. They are so good. And I think that weekend I really overdid it because when I got on the scale, I hadn't lost anything. And I expected that because it's insomnia, right? And I get their brookies. Like I said before, I have been really sticking to my my intermittent fasting, you know, alternating days of 24-hour fasting. And this weekend, I'm supposed to be doing a 36-hour fast, but it hasn't really gotten in my heart yet. And I don't want to say I'm going to do it and then I don't. So I think I'm probably just going to stick to my 36-hour, 24-hour fast for this week, and then do the 36th hour on next week. Because it's not right. It's not, I don't feel it yet. And I know I'm not going to commit if it's not really there. I think that's about it. I have been planning and doing all of my researching and my booking for my daughter's upcoming birthday in August. I'm trying to pay off as many credit cards as I can before the end of this year, because by the end of next year I don't want any credit card debt. I want to be completely credit card debt free. And I had gotten a personal loan from the credit union years ago. Y'all, I'm finally about to pay that off. I'm just so excited and so proud of myself for making these goals and sticking to them, my financial goals. I'm so razor focused with this. Oh my goodness, I'm so proud to be back in the mind frame to stick to my guns. I think that is everything that's been going on. I've gotten you guys caught up on what I've been doing the past couple of weeks, and yeah, so we are, oh, I almost forgot to tell you guys, I made bagels. I made my own homemade bagels, guys. Flour, Greek yogurt, 1 egg. Y'all, they came out so freaking good. They were amazing, and I only made 4. This weekend, I'm going to go ahead and make 4 more. I made 4 plain. This weekend, I want to do 4 blueberries because I have some fresh blueberries. I want to try and do the blueberries. I also want to do cinnamon and raisin, but I'm just going to redo the plain and the blueberry. I also made oatmeal cups. It's just baked oatmeal. Well, it's the instant oatmeal with 1 egg, vanilla. Really simple. And I'm not a big like chocolate cake person or a chocolate ice cream. But let me tell you all something about those chocolate oatmeal cups. They have really helped me with my sweet tooth at night because I have to have something sweet before I go to bed. That does the absolute trick for me. So I think that's it. Yep, that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and write down everything that I've told you guys. I'm also going to show you the different little things that events or whatever that we went to.